Okay, with the actual weather being in the hundreds right now in Florida, I'm trying to get an early start. I want to finish this job. So let me get cracking over here on digging out my banana plant Hugelkultur beds. Okay, got my shovel. Since that pipe's on an angle, I want to find the closest end of the pipe to me so I don't nip it. Okay, that's it right there. Going that way, so okay, found the end of the pipe on that side. You see it's on an angle. Now I'm good to go. Okay, started to go around the bend. Okay, I'm going around the bend now. I gotta watch the culvert so I don't bottom out. Let me get going. Okay, pretty much I think I got the contour and the angle. I think I want to trim that up a little bit and then come in from the side over here and trim it up and then get in here with my shovel and clear up the pipe. But let's see what we got so far. Always good to take a peek. Always good to take a peek and see where you're at. Now, over here, I left the space from where I'm putting in a gate to over there because I'm going to put another column, and that's going to be a gate that you could walk in. So I had to come over a little bit and start. So basically, it's looking good going all the way around. I'm going to clean this up going that way. And right over here, I got to clean up this bucket area with a shovel. Okay, and that's how it looks. So I got to make this turn right over here like that. So I got to scrape off the other side just a little bit. Right over here, I want to cut off that little section right there a little bit as I go around. Even though it's okay going a little wider, I just want to give that a little chop. And I think it's looking good. We'll have it all dug out here shortly. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. I'm going to come in here sideways because I can't make that turn once I'm in there. Scoop this out and trim up that little corner just a little bit. Okay, well good. We got the contour going good all the way around. I just got to clean this little area up. Let me get my shovel. Okay, so that's looking good. Just got to clean it up a little bit. I want to get this pipe situated. I'm going to put a little board over it and mark both sides so I don't, with the post hole digger, when I plant banana plants, I can plant on either side, but not right on top of it. Okay, there's the pipes. I want to clean it up right here. I don't want a chance doing it with the bucket. That's my house water. Okay, real nice. Here's the pipe. Whew. It's in the upper 90s right now. And as soon as the sun comes up, it'll be over 100. So I want to get this done, but it's still hot and humid first thing in the morning. Not good weather to be doing this. I prefer to do this type of stuff in the fall and the winter, but I want to get this planted. Okay, I can scrape this. I can't get that, it's on an angle because I can only get there and go straight. So let me get this pile. Those roots are palm tree roots. Okay. So, oh, there's that, and this. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up with the tractor. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, let me get going. Okay, I need to expose that pipe a little more. Okay, I'll clean that up and I'll clean this up. Looking good so far. Okay, so this is cleaned up pretty good. I'm going to clean it up with the shovel. This portion here, I'm going to do a little more. Now, right over this pipe, what I usually do is I take a fat PVC pipe and I cut it down the middle into 2 half moons and I lay it over that. So if I ever go to dig, I hit the top moon PVC pipe and I don't go ahead and put a hole in this pipe. So I'm going to go ahead and get one in a bit right after I clean this up. So let me get going on this. Cast perfect. Okay, this looks perfect to me. Okay, now I don't have to do this. I'm just doing it. I'm thinking ahead so I don't make a mistake. Because once all this is filled in and you're digging from top, you'll never know until you hit it. Okay, I went a little wide. This is actually the side. I think I'm good to go. Okay, I got this whole trench all dug out. Relatively the same, a good height. In either case, a lot of manure is going to go in. And then I'm going to dig down with a post hole digger to put the logs and mulch and everything else. Pretty much I like it. It's good to go. Nicely contoured. I'm going to take a double take. And then I'm going to go start getting manure, leave this exposed so I could go ahead and cut me a pipe to put on that. But I want to beat the sun, so let me get going over here. Okay, so this is the manure pile that I brought in, and this is the manure that I'm going to go ahead and start coming over here to fill up the Hugelkultur trench with for the banana plants. So let me get going. Okay, so as you can see, the manure is aged a couple years and it's basically dirt, but it's still good organic compost from manure, and the plants are gonna love it. And I'm gonna start on this side of the pipe right here and go all the way down the round. I can't really leave the video on for this because I'm going in the back and then I'm coming up front. I'll go ahead and put the video on the tractor so you can kind of see it from a tractor view, because if I left it here, about the time I go there and come back, there's going to be a lot of space in there that I got to edit. So let me get going. Okay, so I have it on the tractor now. I faced it to the side so you can see the dump. The vibration made me lose one of my connectors. I had to go get another one. One of those difficulties, so I got to buy like extra of them on Amazon. That way I have them. So anyway, let me get going. Okay, so that's like 2 bucket loads. It looks to me like it's going to take 4 just to fill up one area. So 4, 8, 12. It's going to be a lot of bucket loads. Going to shut this off and get going. Okay, so I got some PVC pipe and I marked out the footage on here, and I'm going to make sure everything's spaced evenly. Okay, so I went ahead and spaced them out. There's going to be 10 sets of banana plants spaced out all the way around evenly. So now I know where they're going to be. That's where I'm going to start dumping the manure at. 10 different spots. So let me get going. Okay, so I put 2 scoops, 2 bucket loads, where each banana plant's gonna be, and I'm working on my 3rd, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so that's 3, and all these got 2. I decided to do each one evenly, just so I know I'm not going to run out of manure right in the middle of the project. So let me go ahead and finish over here and see what happens. Back at you. Okay, as I'm doing the manure over there to plant my Hugelkultur banana plants. This is a Hugelkultur banana plant as well. And I just noticed up here, it's shooting out a blossom right now. And it's getting ready to have some bananas come out. So how cool is that? That's Hugelkultur, this is Hugelkultur, all those are Hugelkultur. And that one behind me right there, the first one started blossoming, having bananas in 6 months. This one here is right around, oh gosh, 10 months old, just under a year old. And there you go. Got a blossom coming out with some bananas. So anyways, let me get cracking over here. I gotta finish my Hugelkultur banana beds over there. Okay, so I put roughly 14 yards for each banana plant so far. I still got more to go, but I have to cover up that water main first so I could go ahead and put 14 on top of that. I'm trying to keep everything uniform and even. Excuse me, uniform and even. So let's see what it all looks like. Hard to believe, but that's 14 buckets, a yard bucket. So this is where I got to come and put a pipe over that so I don't hit it. And these holes are pretty wide, 6 foot wide, a little over 2 foot deep. It's using a lot more. That's all using a lot more horse manure compost than I thought, but that's okay. I have plenty, and I have plenty more that I could go get. But I'm using my older aged horse manure first. I got to get over here and level it all out now, but I'm going to go ahead and tackle this right now. So let me get to it. Okay, so I got this green drainage pipe right over here that I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half down the middle and then lay it over the pipe like that, so when I dig down I hit this and I don't hit the pipe. So let me get my saw out and cut it in half. Okay, got my skill saw out. This does not have to be a perfect cut, but I'm just going to cut it straight down. Okay, cut half. Now cut the other half. Here it is. You go straight like this. Okay, so I'm going to take this and lay it over that pipe over there. Okay, so I'm going to use this pipe and I'm going to set it right over that pipe. I have to dig a little bit out first so I can do that. Okay, here you go. This pipe is over it. So when I dig down, that's what I'm going to hit. And I'm not going to hit the pipe I need. So, let me put that back in the ground. Move it that way. Okay, now I know where the pipe is. Okay. So let me get 14 buckets of manure and put it over here, because right over here is going to be a banana plant with the wood log down there for hugelkultur. So it just misses that. Very good. And then if I plant on top of that, like a new pup comes out, we're all clear. Okay, so there you go. First load over the pipe. Let me get more. We'll cover it up. And before long, I'll be done. Then comes some other work. Let me roll. Okay, so right under here, from here to here is the water main pipe. I got all the horse manure in there. Now I got to spread it out. Since I got to spread it this way and not this way, I have to do it by hand and not with the Kubota. So let me get going. Okay, you get the point. Let me finish up and I'll turn this back on. Okay, I went ahead and put an extra bucket in between everything after I raked it. Now I'm going to see if I could get on there with the tractor and till it all evening. Let's see what happens. Do the same with that side. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, so I tilled it for the first time, starting at the end. Worked my way down and around. Now that that's done, I'm going to go over it with the bucket and level it out and compact it. And I'm just going to keep working it until it's all level and packed in. I got a little bit more horse manure I need to bring there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the bucket, back grade it, add more in if I need it, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I went ahead and tilled it, back graded it with the tractor, tilled it, graded it, and it's compacted pretty good with the tractor. I still got to get in there with the rake and move everything away from the mulch, level it up, mark everything, remeasure everything to plant. But it's getting hot out. But this is what it's looking like so far. I think it's looking pretty good. 100% horse manure, 6 foot wide, enough for the tractor to get down in there. About 2.5 foot deep, somewhere around there. That's it. That's everything. And it's going to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Spaced out, I think it was 7 feet apart. Once I get all this away from the mulch, once I level it up, maybe even add a little bit more, these chips, I'm going to dig in with the post hole digger, put those chips down on the bottom, a little bit of composted chips. That will be the Hugelkultur part, and then back flush it. This is where that pipe is. I want that to stay there so I know exactly where it is. So anyway, gotta love it when a plan comes into place, you know. So I'm kind of liking it at the moment. And that's what it all centers around right there. Hopefully that's in there. Got the American flag and the POW flag. Some gave some gave all. And it's going to be surrounded by the life of banana plants. Banana plants should keep on growing, producing bananas, producing pups, and multiply. And okay, I think that wraps it up for right now. It's getting hot. I need to go in and eat some lunch. I don't know if I'm going to continue today or just start again later. My horse manure ranch called me up, texted me, and said there's a major pile for me to pick up, probably 2 to 3 times as much as I already brought back. So no shortage of manure over here. Okay, let me get going. Okay, before I call quits for the day, I used up a little bit more than half of the manure I brought back. I utilized all the oldest, and I left this that I need to go pile up in the back. There's 10 banana Hugelkultur beds that I'm working on over there, and there's 15 yards for each banana plant. 15 yards times 10. Wow, that's a couple dump truck loads. That's pretty good. The average dump truck is 15 to 18 yards. 18 is a big dump truck load. So anyways, definitely got a lot of manure in there. 15 6-foot buckets for each banana plant. Okay, time for lunch. Catch you later.